Hello everybody, it's I, Rizzler. Welcome back to Farthest Frontier. Last time we were here, we had a school planted, I believe. Or planned. I don't think they're building it yet. Or we were planning on placing a school, mind you. Um, and such. And so, yeah, back here. And we were building site. We had a couple things in the irons in the fire. We had this being planned. And this I was going to wait until that's right, I need to research wheat and rye. That's why I didn't do that. And then we were going to do a school to generate knowledge. We were upgrading homesteads like this one. Build shacks to homesteads, and we were also going to build a barracks. We wanted to do that too at some point, which we can afford. We can also afford the school, or can we afford the school? We can, because we wanted to handle this right here. So and we have the clay, and that's what we were waiting for. We were waiting for the clay, not for the school. Yeah, 30 clay. We only have 25 right now, and I believe the barracks would take clay too, would it not? Yeah, and weapons are also a thing that we need for the barracks. Soon we don't have a lot of weapons, really. If you look at weapons, we have one weapon in the thing, and we have 5 crude weapons. So we have 6 weapons total. We have a lot of bows, mind you. Yeah, 10 to be exact. I'm pretty sure you could probably say 5, because we have some hunters and some guards that are using the bows, no doubt. So, I would say so. I would say that's probably more realistic, as we probably have 5 bows, as they are using weapons and bows. So, and the guards would probably, if we were to attack this place, we'd have to be pretty successful because we have to take out all these guys, even if we didn't take out the rest of it, because if we don't, they will attack, and we only have 1 tower with 2 guys. And we probably would have to hold some people back here in case it didn't work. But once we get the clay, I'm planning on putting the school down, and such. So we're getting 8 gold per tax season, so to speak. And this one has empty crop seasons, which I know. I know you do. Could do another one of this. I suppose I could have them grow something that would be useful. Buckwheat again, can't do that. That's flax. Carrot, pea, beans, shrimps. Is there anything we can grow that's like... And then let's see here. Um, so we have the required things. So that's something to build next year, so to speak. I think we want to build it here. Does this have a radius? No. Yeah, placing it here is what we want to do. Or do we? I mean, there. So see if we can get that done. And then I think wheat. Well, if we take a look at knowledge, so we have those would be good, but we need wheat. And I don't know. I'm not sure we can get wheat right away. We can get close to it though, right? So there's midwise market. How do we do wheat? So over here we have sustainable farming. Okay, so disease resistance. Next level, increase disease resistance to crops. Additional 20% tree regrowth rate. That's great and everything, but what about like unlocks grain area, unlocks grain crops. So that's what we need next. Disease resistance is required, which we have. So is that next? Or do I have to max that out? Okay, well, that's something to think about. Okay. There. The stockyard's full? Well, we have a storehouse. Start storing stuff in there. Another stockyard might be in a hole. The stockyards have... Okay, do they have a radius? Doesn't look like it, and they don't affect desirability. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put another one over here. What building? Oh, is that a well? It is, okay. Pause that too. Basket shop can't work because it needs willow, which we don't have. So let's speed things up here as we'll get through that. All 5 of them are still there. When did that get damaged? Okay. See, the thing is, there's ore out this way. There's also ore this way, but there are animals this way, and so I want to get access to this ore. And they're right there, but they're right there. And there's also stuff this way. There's greens, there's eggs, there's bushes, there's more deer, there's trees, there's a huge forest. But we can't do, and I don't want to go towards this forest because there's animals in here and such. And so, in this forest, there's also, deer sighted, so to speak. So it's, so it's kind of this thing where we can't really do very much until we handle them. So you know, one would say, okay, well then build the It does? Which one? Isn't it on that one right now? Yeah, they're doing that right now. Okay, so let's slow things down here. Okay, so let's get this built. Let's get this school done. You know, because because something could be something said about yeah, let's build a school. Let's go. Because there's something to be said about there's this and there's soldier training and such, which I believe we've done any level of whatsoever. Yeah, we did one level of soldier training. That requires smithing, which is right there, you know, and such. So, you know, I love to do, you know, that, but I think we need mining for that. We have soldier training and military logistics, but I think we need mining. You know, there's smithing and there's forging and such, but I think in order to do that, we need to get mining, yeah, and to get iron out of the ground, or to forge weapons in the war, because if you look in production or resources, so there's a potter, so there's iron mine and all this, and it says mining. So, ouch. So there's that to think about. So this is next. And yeah. Yeah, taxes collected. That's great. The school will give us 1 knowledge, and I think will produce knowledge, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look at villager professions. How many does it say we need? 8. Okay, well, we'll have 8. It's just one person. It's just we have builders working right now. And how many people work in the stockyard? Nobody works in the stockyard. Good. That's a good thing, actually.
What needs doing?
There's also some ruins out here at some point. Excavation. Where? Boy, here we go. Yeah, boy, here we go again. Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, you're not gonna win that fight. Everyone fight that thing. Crap. Well, that sucks. So, we got people who died. Yeah, hopefully you recover. Because I don't think we have a... Yeah, we have to research that, and that's also 100 gold. And we're trying to save for our barracks. Because there would be wisdom to say, well, let's put a tower out here, and such, because there are... Okay, so over here. So in theory, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, now I can do it. Um, yeah, it requires a bunch of things that you don't produce. Well, Morden has died. Oh. Oh, with requested goods. What did he bring? Willow. Did we request Willow? We must have requested it. Okay, that's fine. Um, what are you buying that we're selling? You're not buying anything we're selling. Um, Gosh, I don't know if we want to buy it. He has crude weapons too, and tools. We need both. Can't afford any of them though. Well, correction, we could afford one tool. One tool. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be doing any of that, buddy. Sorry. Temple has to be constructed to excavate that.
Hello.
That may be something worth building. So I think we need 8, right? Oh, 7. We have 7. Okay. So we're basically at the. Yeah, that won't be happening anytime soon. So we're basically, let's see here. Yeah, unable to work there. Storage is full. Yep. Welcome in. Excellent. Okay, so let's enable construction of that, which we do not have enough planks for, but we have enough wood for. Okay, well, that's fine. Great.
Hello there.
Do I have miners in my town? I do. Well, that happens. Some of these places where
Need something?
yeah, some of these homes can't upgrade because there's no one living in them. And there are some that there are people living in them. But they can't do anything. Bigger radius. No brainer. Make it simple. Just prioritize the Weaver site. Okay. Trader 2, you're buying hide coats. We're selling hide coats. We're also selling shoes. Wow. Did not realize those were so profitable. What are you What are you selling? Oh, right here. Okay, so he's selling those things. Well, I can't use any of those things, so One more plank. Just carry it over from the sawyer. Or maybe just have one of the sawyers bring it over. Right there. Come on, let's go. Okay, some of these materials. Let's make the maximum amount 1,400. So 31 of those things need to be moved to here. Okay, good. You can set independent ones. Okay, good. Because it's great that we have this much firewood. It's just we have too much firewood. Excuse me. Excuse me, everyone. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's build that barracks. Actually, first things first. Sorry, Billy. Okay, it isn't affected. Okay, so where do we want to build this? Okay, so the slope is too steep. That one's got that covered. Let's build it over here. Cause it looks like over here it could take on animals. And so building there, okay, so let's go like this. Oh gosh, 40 planks, there's no way. Okay, yeah. Let's pause that for now. Actually, let's not pause it. Let's get what we can in there. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was already paid for. So, Once they get all the money there, then I'll pause it until we get the planks that are required. Or I could just leave it on building and as it happens, yeah. I think I'll just do that. What is it? Oh yeah, I already dealt with you. I'm glad that most of the shelters, or almost all of them, are at that point now where they can upgrade. I understand that one hasn't upgraded yet, and let's take a look into that. I think we have enough. How many workers do we need in 8? So, and we'll have 14 once we're there. So I think we'll do 3. So we're down to 11, or maybe we'll do 4, and so we're down to 10. And then I think, well, there's 5 of them there, but if I can get, I mean, there's something to be said about, um, like, hiring, because how many weapons do we have? 15. There's something to be said about, like, pouring, like, a bunch of people in there and then untasking all of them. Um, so, like, right here, yeah, putting, like, a bunch of soldiers in there. Going over there, clearing out the encampment, and then untasking villagers from soldiers. Um, so there is something to be said about that. So we'll see, though. I'm hoping by the time we get to this, wheat will be a thing. Flax fiber, there needs to be a thing here. Um, so, okay, so we're still gonna have that, and then we'll have this. I can't do that. That's fine. I mean, another crop season is in order, but not anytime soon. I mean, sorry, another field is in order, but not anytime. Another farm field, crop, or crop field, as it's called. Um, but not anytime. Oops, not anytime soon though. We are starting to gather a lot of clay. Let's put some clay in the trading post if we can. Yeah, we can because we sure have a lot of clay that we're not using. Maybe somebody will want to buy it. Never know when it comes to at this point. Go down there. Too many arrows. Wait, there are 146 arrows? How does that work? Okay, well, can we trade arrows actually? Looks like it's one of those I wish. Let's speed things up again. Let's build another house while we're at it. Gosh, when it comes to the food, we're barely breaking even. Which is strange, because there are so many, like... so many, well, I don't want to say tons, but we do have a good amount of people, you know. Let's do it. You can quickly send all your soldiers to defend the area. Soldiers remain there. It's been moved, or they are sent back to the barracks for selecting red point. Each barracks has its own red point, so you can send your locations to method if you have more than one barracks. Note that soldiers with loyalty remain in designated location even if their needs are not met, so they will inevitably starve if you let them leave for too long. Okay, so there. Okay. So now, so how many people do we have available? Okay. So, 11 now. Okay, so there are, so there are 5 of them. I need to take out that, and there might be more in there. Like, I want to attack with 10. But that would take almost all the laborers, and we have some people suit building. So, let's see, how many do we need? 8. Okay, so I can send 3 for now. Oh, it costs. Okay, so so I'm gonna do 2 of those and 1 of those. And so that's, let's see, 50 and that's 70. So we can do that. So let's recruit. So, yeah, I understand he's going to come at a premium, but we might be able to do it. So, what I'm going to do Just gonna transfer 3 crude weapons to the trading post. Um, yearly taxes have been collected. $130 apiece? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, 99 gold is helpful. He's selling crude weapons. Wait a minute, are you selling Willow? Raiders are approaching. You say. I've yet to see them. Oh. Okay, well, once they get closer, it'd be great if they actually would take care of these guys. Like the Raiders, are they like territorial and like? It's like no, it's like this is the town that we're gonna raid. It's like not you. It is. Where? Please tell me. Where's he going? Eight? Oh my gosh. Um. Wow. Gosh, they're a yearly cost. 87% combat efficiency. Monthly cost of 22. Yeah, we were not making enough money to support them.
It will be done.
Where's the archer?
As you command. Right away.
Hey, that's good in my book. What the? Yeah, I see it. So we have plenty of money for now, and I think this one being spilled that. This one's got to be. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have the food types yet. Good thing is there's a well right there, so putting this fire it shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe they'll next door to a well. There's one across the street, if I'm not mistaken. No, maybe not across the street, but there's one right there. Why are you coming all the way from there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that 4 villagers and now have a basic education. I mean, that's like that is like important. Gosh, if I was able to take out that many of them, I wager to say I could probably goad them into being to foolishly attacking. But if I was able to take out that many, I mean, I had the help of a tower, but my guys were pretty effective actually. Gosh, that hurt. But we need to get, we need to get what we can. Let's get one more. I'm gonna build another foraging hut because we need food. So one person can forage, and then we'll have 9, I believe. I think next is that's good. Gosh. I think mining will probably be next on the list. That should go down. Or up, I guess you could say.
Yes?
See, we can't afford the soldiers that we have. So I'm not about to... What I can do is transfer 2 months worth of gold. Huh? Oh gosh. I need to make sure that these resources buildings that I wanted to get don't require any, well, don't require money monthly at least. I know there's a quarry. I wonder if it's down here. down there, yeah. Cause see, one of the things I want to do, if I can go here, is I want to get to smithing. But smithing requires, like, to make things, you need like iron and things like that. And you probably want to get the forging, um, and such. So in order to do that, we need to get the mining. Because production-wise, yeah, they can make tools, but we need to be able to mine iron and things like that. I said, well, I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. So we made some progress. We got we got a school and a barracks. We fended off our first raid using our soldiers that, had crude weapons, but were able to do their thing. So that was good. That was good to watch and such. And we're upgrading more homesteads. And why are we at -8? Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, then. What needs doing?
Yeah, go back to what it is you're doing. Anyways, before I was interrupted by that bear, so ever so really by that bear, I'm gonna call you here, guys. We got a subject, but we got a lot done. We were able to research wheat and things like that, and then we were able to fend off a raid, and we saw our first appearance of soldiers doing a good job. Food is probably the thing we're gonna focus on next, on increasing food production, whether it be through crops or foraging or hunting or whatnot. There's got to be a way, and we've got to figure out why that's that way. I mean, let's see here. I'm looking at all the reasons. I'm not sure why the taxes went down. Did some people move? Wonder if some people moved. Anyways, oh, it doesn't look like any. Well, maybe. Anyways, regardless of that, guys. I'm trying to see if we lost somebody, or if it's because of that. But anyways, guys. Um, Thank you so much for taking the time to watch Farthest Frontier. We'll continue doing more next time, and yeah, the food production will be next. Next time that'll be fun. I enjoy doing these and just what the next challenge up is and such. Because I like this game. It is very much a survival city builder. But that's what we do on this channel, anyways, guys. We'll have some more Jurassic World coming up, so to speak, and I'm thinking of doing some. Um, I'm thinking of I'm not sure if we're going to continue doing Days Gone. I haven't seen as much of a reception to that, but if you guys want to say no, to keep the Days Gone, then I will. But if I don't see anything like that, then I think I'm gonna hold off on doing that. I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, and so I can understand that. So, doesn't so I mean, if you really want it, we'll do it. But if not, that's okay. I'll just play it on my own and such. Anyways, guys, and thank you so much for your reception to Jurassic World Evolution 3. I know you guys have enjoyed that video. I've enjoyed doing that, and we have a new park in Hawaii now on that. So make sure to go to head over into that. And make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you are aware of when these videos come out, and as well as when other as well as when the Jurassic World videos come out and other things that are along on there. Anyways, guys, so make sure to do that. Hit the like button too if you like these videos. It means a lot to me, and make sure to drop a comment at some point. I try and respond to all the comments that people leave. So anyways, guys, until next time, my name is Resler, and I'm logging off.